The kids were like, we got to get a Jensen stereo.
Oh my
You have
gosh.
to have a Jensen hi-fi.
They were in the Jeep Wagoneers.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
In the 80s
remember?
and 90s. Like, you were the coolest person if you had a Jensen.
Totally cool. But what they've done for us is they've taken the old school retro look, added some updated features. And let me tell you, I know so many people that still collect records. I know so many people that still have cassettes. This is the best of all worlds.
Right?
It's nostalgic. It's Jensen quality. It's our Black Friday deal. Listen to the sound. Look at the old school controls, all right? You've got an old, look at this analog tuner, and it's
Isn't it
backlit.
gorgeous? Yep.
Look at the cabinet. You have this wood grain finish look cabinet. And then look, it even says Jensen right on the front. I'm gonna slide the tapes over. We do have tapes available too, cassette tapes, you wanna buy those? This is my gift from Valerie. I gotta tell you, how cool would this be?
Amazing as a gift.
Listen, it's built-in speakers.
Yes, 2 built-in speakers, fabric covered. So look at the styling here. This looks like an antique piece of furniture, right? Maybe something that you inherited from a loved one, or maybe something you picked up at an estate sale. Isn't this so beautiful? So you're gonna be able to put the needle on the record, and we'll talk about that whole process, and just being able to do that. 33 1/3, 45s, and 78s will all play here. Yeah. So I love the fact that they thought of everything with this. You've got that great spinning belt drive, so it's the old school way of doing an LP so that you can put that record right on. It spins. You've got that great little arm that will raise and lower it automatically for you. So if you're not super steady and you want to put it down precisely, this will actually help you. But yeah, it's gonna do everything too. You also have that AM FM radio built right in. So you're gonna be able to listen to your favorite FM stations, AM stations. Maybe it's the radio shows, maybe it's the sports shows, maybe it's NPR. I know Helen's mom is really into that. And this is backlit and glowing. So you're gonna be able to actually change it.
Pull this off so you can see it.
See, so look at how it glows. There's your AM and there's your FM stations. And it's that analog tuning dial as well. It looks so pretty. Look at that.
Lit up?
Lights
That's
right
old
up.
school, right?
What was that?
That's such old school.
It's
right
so
there.
old school. And then you even have a tape player as well.
They created it so it can be, basically could be part of a shelf area.
Right, very
or you
low
could put it on its
profile.
own table. I love all the gold tone up here because that is so 70s right there. Now, we can record on this too, correct?
You can. This is actually a tape player and a tape recorder. By the way, we do have that 3-pack of tapes available. These are from our friends at Studebaker if you want to pick those up. You're going to be able to record off of your records onto blank cassette tapes. And I just want to show you, there is only one cassette tape manufacturer now in the entire world. This is auto stop. Did you see how slowly the little door opens?
The way we used to do it.
So it's so perfect. And then you just close it up. You're going to be able to listen. And then here's where you're going to change all of your functions right here. You're going to turn it off and do your tape. But look at the soft gold buttons and dials. It's so stunningly beautiful.
I love being able to raise the needle.
Raise and lower.
I can't really see if I'm on the beginning. Am I on it?
Yeah.
Because I want you. This is the romantic part about a record.
Yeah,
is
there
when
you
it
go.
hits. Listen.
And you just hear it suddenly start to play for
it
you.
just clicks right up. Isn't that
And
cool?
again, Jensen, we love this brand. Innovators in musical technology since 1915. Peter L. Jensen actually is the man behind the brand way back in the day. He created the multiple speaker system and the loudspeaker system that was used at Woodstock. So this is gonna be, that really cool retro styling that looks so old school. Dual stereo speakers here under that cloth covered cabinet. Wood grain look. Again, the soft gold elements. I mean, it's so pretty. And here's the other thing. It's the lowest price I've ever seen us do this at.
I was just going to say, our normal price is $149 for this. Do you know this probably would have been $200 or $300 back in the day if it was made in the 70s?
At least.
Because that's how high that technology was at the time. We dropped the price from $149 to $89. It's $60 off. It's the lowest price we've ever done for holiday. You get it home for $18 because it's 5 flex and it's free shipping. Here's what's even better. Get a brand new 8-cent credit card today and take another $40 off. Can you believe this? Bill, imagine getting this for under 50 bucks.
Wow.
Come on.
And it's a wow gift.
Oh my gosh. You open it up and you know what it is?
Oh my gosh. It's impactful.
Entertainment furniture.
It is. It's like a piece of furniture.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah.
The way it's made.
You know what it goes really, really well with? Your cute little Christmas vest. It goes really, really well with that. Yeah.
I'm sure I'll get some comments on that today. My Christmas vest.
I saw you. I'm like, that is the cutest thing. But this so seamlessly fits into your home decor. It really does look like a high-end piece of furniture. And like I said, something maybe you inherited that was passed down from other generations, or maybe something you did scoop up at an estate sale, because it has that look with the rounded edges. So beautiful, sleek profile. So you could put this, you know, wherever you have maybe a bookshelf. But you and I talk often about just being able to put on a record and that whole process. Seeing the album art, pulling out the album dust cover, reading the words in some cases. Look at that old school Jensen logo right there. So this is so personality packed, so impactful as a gift. And the thing I love about it so much, it's a 3-in-1. So you're gonna be able to listen again to AM, FM radio. You're gonna be able to play and record onto cassettes, which, you know, a lot of us have those old mixtapes that we have kept for years and years and haven't had a way to play cassettes in a long time. And then the ability to now play your albums, which, by the way, this is a growing industry. Some bands are coming out on LP, on album. So this is 20% a year that the album industry grows every single year, because everything old is new again, right?
You know what I think was great about it back in the day that we don't do anymore? It's like we play an active part in making the music.
That's true.
I mean, now, you know, everybody streams and it's like hit a button, you stream and listen to music. Back in the day, you had to put a cassette in, or an 8-track, or a VCR tape. And that was part of the process, the waiting, the like, I can't wait for the music to start.
Exactly, that anticipation.
It was an elegant way to play music, and I think that's why a lot of people have saved their records, a lot of people have saved their cassettes, even their VHS tapes, right?
Sure.
Because there's something nostalgic about it, because you play a part in turning the music on. It's not just instant. We live in such an instant world.
It's true.
And this kind of makes you slow down, enjoy it.
Like that.
Listen to, like, when you think about what I mean, when records were created, right? I mean, the most fascinating thing ever that a needle could read, sound off.
When you think of it like that.
It's so ridiculous.
It is, it's
now
unbelievable.
It's even worse when you think about, you know, Blu-ray and all that stuff. But I mean, that's where it all started.
It did start here, the phonographs,
right?
Yeah.
That's how it all got started. So it's almost an antique, but it plays like it's brand new because it is. So if you want something, a real showpiece in your house, and like normally if you buy an antique, you're gonna spend hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars. Guys, this is 89 bucks. It was a great deal at $149. If you want nostalgia back in your home, if you want something, you know, you want to turn the TV off.
That's right.
And you want to play some records. I still have so many. I have a bunch of old records. I have records, believe it or not. There was a band that used to play up in Vermont. I found one of their records in an antique store. They've been gone. I think half of them are dead. I mean,
my gosh.
It was like back in the 60s, 70s. I was a little kid.
Right.
And I found a record, and I was able to play it.
Oh my gosh, those memories that come flooding
even
back.
If you just have a few records around the house, thank you, Valerie. If you want to get something that just plays something cool, but you can also record. So what can we record off of?
So you're going to be able to record onto blank cassette tapes. And again, we have that 3-pack available for you on hsn.com if you'd like to pick it up. You can record off of the radio, AM and FM.
We were talking about the Christmas stations that you love.
Yes, so you can record your favorite Christmas songs, as an example, off of that Christmas AM and FM station.
Tape.
You sure can. You can totally do that. And we're actually playing tape right now, so you can see it doesn't sound the same as digital music. It has a grittier sound. But think about this: once you've heard something a few times on tape or maybe a record, and those snaps and crackles just kind of being in the same place every single time, you come to expect that. And that's a feature, and that's a nuance that digital music just does not have. So the other thing you can do with your tape cassette recorder is you can record off of your albums, you can record off of AM, FM, and there's even an auxiliary port back here at the back. So you can plug in any of your phones and tablets, and any of the music that's there or musical services, you can actually record now onto a tape if you'd like to do that. There's even a headphone jack back here, and there's a line out. So if you want to plug this into your larger stereo system to enhance the speakers,
so now you have a super cool record player. This is the only airing of the day. I want you to think about this. There's a scene in a very, I'm just going to turn it down a little bit so I don't have to yell with my voice. There's a scene in a very popular movie. It's called, well, It's a Wonderful Life. You know the movie, Jimmy Stewart, right?
I love that movie. Oh my gosh.
Do you remember the scene when he goes over?
Look, we're fast forwarding. Takes a minute.
I know, it's awesome.
It's not digital.
He goes over to her house and she's playing that record.
Yes,
right?
yes, that moment, yes.
That was probably what that movie was made, I think in the 40s, right? Think about how long ago that was. And when you play a record, That's the nostalgia I'm talking about. I mean, that movie, I always watch it in black and white, because there's a colorized version. I'm like, no, I want to watch it how it was.
Me too.
You're experiencing music how it used to be and where it came from. So if you're listening, if you're streaming music, or you're listening to a CD or whatever it is, that all came from somewhere. It all came from the phonograph, and then that led to cassettes, which led to 8 tracks,
yes,
which led to CDs, which led to streaming music, all that stuff. You get a piece of history right here, and you get it for $89. Listen.
Amazing. And it's a huge customer pick, too. It's only aired one other time, I believe, at a higher price, but it's a customer pick. Everyone loves this. Perfect gift to give this holiday season to that music lover on your list.
Hey,
it's
Rob,
so impressive.
I don't know if we have the cassettes written into the hour, but but if you want them, we do have the cassettes available. Is this a 3-pack of cassettes?
3-pack, yep.
So if you want it, this is a great gift for kids. If you buy this, they can record stuff.
They can record whatever they want, yeah.
So they could have fun with that as well. Lori?
Wonderful to see you. This is amazing.
Hey, let's do a quick promotion of the GoPro.
Okay, great, yeah.
Lori has hearing aids coming up. We aired them before. Almost twice the number went out that we expected. It's amazing how many people need hearing aids but don't want to go to a doctor.
Yeah, and it's over the counter now, so you don't have to go get the prescription. You don't have to go to the audiologist. This is something you can take steps to help. And if you have that hearing impairment that you're starting to notice, this is a great way to get something home that you can try.
That's coming up after our next item. So I'm going to lead right into it, Lori. I will see you in a couple of minutes. So,
happy holidays.
Thank you, Valerie, cutie pie. Look how long her hair is getting. Hey, we need to talk about phones. So I know you're going, phones? Who has phones? I got a cell phone. Oh, well, good for you. Do you always get crisp, clear, perfect reception? Do you always get a signal that is perfect? What do you do if your cell phone dies? Do you have another way to connect with friends or family or call 911 or do all that? This is called VTech, one of the leading companies when it comes to electronics and phones. This is their 4-piece cordless handset.